Hello students, I'm Abhijit and let's start a Cambridge assessment May-June 2025 paper. I have heard that the paper was a little difficult and most of the students couldn't answer the MCQ paper. They got most of the questions correct but didn't understand the proper reason behind that. So let's see the paper now. So this is May-June 2025 paper. So time given is 45 minutes. This is paper code. Okay. So let's start. It's extended paper. This is extended paper. Look at the first MCQ. The first MCQ says an ice cube melts, right? So every melting, heat is absorbed, right? So this forward reaction is endothermic and reverse reaction is exothermic. They have given the option the evaporation is boiling to this liquid to gas. Second case, the dissolution happens in solid and liquid. They gain energy, okay, and they lose energy. No, this water to ice cube is they will lose energy. So option C is correct. Next, move to the question number 2. A sample of liquid. They have given liquid is heated to a temperature above its boiling point. Okay. Then it is cooled. Okay. Then condensed. Okay. Then freeze. Okay. Which graph describes? Now, students, this question is simply based upon the heating and cooling curve. This question is very straightforward. Now, if you read the question, they have given the X is liquid and that is heated to the above its boiling point. So you can see here in my option A, B, C, D. In option B, I don't see anything above the boiling point. So option B gone. Now look at your option A, C, and D. Since it is liquid, we are heating, so temperature will rise. So it is rising all three options. Okay, then we have straight line. Then it's above it's a boiling point, so we are getting this peak. Then we cool down. Then when we cool, right? So it will not go below this point. We will get a straight line, right? Then again, it is cool down, right? So it's a freeze. So temperature should come down. So option D is correct, right? Option A is this is missing in option A. So option A is wrong, and option C it is increased. So option C is wrong. So option D is correct. Okay. Don't think too much. We have very less time. Next MCQ number 3. Which row gives a number of proton, electron, and neutron of atom of zinc? So zinc atomic number is 30 and its mass number is 65, right? So where are the protons? 30. So option A and B 30, right? Electrons, when they are talking about atoms, so in neutral atom, always remember the number of protons and electrons are always same. So if protons are 30, electrons should be 30. No need to calculate neutron also. So option A is correct in this case, right? Now, let's move to the question number 4. Which particle have the electronic configuration 288? Now, if you see this 288, 2 plus 8, 10, 10 plus 8, 18. 18 is your noble gas argon, right? So an argon atom, option A is correct. So where you can see AA, so option C gone, D gone. Then aluminum atoms, atomic number is 13, so it's a plus 3, so electron loss, so electrons are 10, right? Then sodium atomic number is 11, so it is a plus 1, so electrons are 10, so 2 gone, 3 gone. Chloride ions, electrons atomic number is 17, so it's electron extra, so it is 18, right? So this is also similar to the argon. So option 1 and 4, you can see option 1 and 4, so option B is correct. Next. A sample of Q element has two isotopes. Now, this is also straightforward questions for isotope. Now, relative masses are calculated by the formula. Now, this is the abundance in the nature, right? So, this abundance you have to multiply to that relative atomic mass. So, if you do a 66 into 238, right, plus here you can do 244 into 34, right? If you do the multiplication and divide by 100, and if you do the simple maths calculation, okay, after doing that you will get the answer, right? 240. Which statement about the silicon oxide is correct? Now silicon is a metallite, right? Now it conducts electricity because it contains delocalized electron. It has localized electron. Wrong. It has giant covalent structure with each silicon atom bonded to the 4 oxygen atom. Okay. It has simple covalent. No, it has a giant covalent. C gone. Its structure is similar to the graphite. It is similar to the diamond. So only option B is correct. A is also wrong. It has no delocalized electron. Question number 7. 65 gram of zinc reacts with 32 gram and we get a 97 gram of zinc. So please write down the reaction. Zinc plus sulfur, we are getting Z and S. The law of conservation of mass, right? 65 plus 32, we should get 97. Now this is the ratio is 1:1:1:1:1. Since the ratio is 1:1, if you're increasing the sulfur, which is from 32 to 40, you will not get the more zinc sulfide, right? So this is called as a stoichiometry, and over here your zinc is what? A limiting reactant, and sulfur, if you have, it's excess. So zinc of sulfide is wrong, a reaction rate is low, wrong, the reaction stops before the complete, wrong, the zinc is the limiting reactant, yes, it is 100% correct. Question number 8, aluminum reacts with the iron oxide, aluminum oxide and iron. A chemical equation of the reaction between aluminum and iron oxide is correct. Now students, you should know the formula of aluminum oxide. It is 2O3. Look at the equation. Where is Al2O3? This is ALO, wrong. Al2O3, it's Al2O3 in two equations, correct. Okay, then second thing, you need to see whether reaction is balanced. You can look at the option number C. Two aluminum atoms, here only one aluminum atom, so C is wrong, so D option is correct, no need to check also, right? So question number 8, option D is correct. Then the concentration of sodium hydroxide solution, now they have given the concentration, right? Then mass of the sodium, okay, which mass to make the used to make 50 centimeter cube of solution. Now here we have to use two formulas. Number of moles is equal to concentration into volume. Second is equal to mass upon molar mass. Now here number of moles we have. Now first we can see a concentration of solution of sodium hydroxide. Now they have given concentration, volume they have given 50 centimeter cube. Now first task, centimeter cube into the dm cube by dividing 1000. If you divide by 1000, it will become 0.5, and if you multiply the concentration into volume, you will get 5 into 5, 25, so it is 0.25. We get the number of moles 0.25. Second thing, which mass? So for mass we have to use this formula. Number of moles we have 0.2, mass we have to find, and since we are using sodium, molecular mass of sodium hydroxide is 4, so simply cross multiplication, this 0.25 and 40. If you do this, okay, 25 fours are 100, right? 10, and these two decimal points, so this is 10. So option A is correct. Very simple questions. Mole questions are very simple. If you want to learn more about the moles, you can see some other videos which I have made. Second question, a molten zinc oxide electrolyzed using the inert electrode. Always remember, whenever we use a molten, at cathode we get a metal. Where do you see a metal? No metal, no metal, metal. See, very simple. Next, question number 11. It is always based on electrolysis. Yes. Dilute aqueous. Always remember, whenever we use a dilute, always hydrogen gas. So where is your hydrogen gas? Yes, option A. Forget this. Next, hydrogen oxygen fuel cell can be used to power the vehicles. Okay, hydrogen oxygen fuel cell, our raw material and oxygen, and we get a substitute, sorry, we get the side product water molecule, right? So the equation, now see, look at this trick. This is a peroxide, not the water. So option A gone. The only chemical products are water and carbon dioxide. This is correct. This option B wrong. Chemical energy in the fuel is converted to the electrical energy. Okay. The hydrogen is used in hydrogen oxygen fuel cell and the fossil fuel side. So read the questions very carefully. Chemical energy in the fuel is converted into the electrical energy. Okay. Second thing we can see here, the hydrogen is hydrogen used in hydrogen oxygen fuel cell is from fossil fuel. It is not used from the fossil option. D is gone. So option 12, C is correct. Now the reaction pathway diagram you can see here. Looking at this diagram, straightforward question. Reactants are lying low, products are lying high. So this is endothermic reaction. So type of reaction is endothermic. You can look at the options. They have given C, exo to gone, endo. Second thing they have asked, which row identifies the reaction and how the temperature of the surrounding. So for endothermic, the reaction of the surrounding always decreases. So we can see here temperature decrease in the surrounding. So this is Option number A, right? 13, option number A. Next, we can go to the question number 14. Yeah, this is the very simple question. Most of the students are confused. Now, average bond energy of CH4 they have given, okay, 413. Okay, what is the enthalpy change when one molecule forms? Bond formations are exothermic reactions, and the signs are, since we have to form 1 mole of methane is CH4, and we can see here we have total 4 bonds, right? So total 4 bonds, so one bond energy they have given 413. So simply you can just 413 into how many bonds are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So just do the 4. So 4 threes are 12. If you do the simple math, you can just get the answer 1652. Okay, these are the possible answers. And the second, the sign depends on bonds are formed. So it's bond formation is exothermic. Correct. Okay. Now, question number 15. Which statement describes the effect of adding catalyst? Okay, so catalyst always lowers the activation energy by providing the alternate path, right? So activation energy of the reaction increase, wrong. Enthalpy change remains same, and the reaction stays unchanged, correct? Frequency of collision and the kinetic energy, these factors are totally depend by temperature and not related with the catalyst. So option 15, answer B is correct. Next. Which row describes the condition used in manufacturing of the sulfuric acid? So this is a contact process, straightforward question. So when for contact process, the catalyst used is vanadium oxide. So option A gone, B gone. Then a pressure and a temperature. So always remember in Haber process and contact process, the temperature is same, right? We can see here the pressure required for this is just 200 kilopascal, whereas Haber process it's a 20,000 kilo. So comparatively, this pressure is low, right? And the temperature is high. So option D is correct. This is the only difference between the Haber and contact. Just remember, and the catalyst, right? So please learn these two equilibrium. Next, which equation shows the underlying species acting as a reducing agent? Now this is very important. The question is from your Redox chapter, right? Oxidation and reduction. Now, reducing agent should undergo oxidation. This is very, very important. Agent should undergo oxidation. 17. Iron is not gain of electron, loss of electron. A gone. Fe, its oxidation state is 0 in elemental form. It is what from 0 it is becoming plus 2. Is minus 2. So this is undergoing oxidation. So this is a reducing agent. Third, oxidation state is Fe2 plus, it becomes Fe3 plus, so undergoes oxidation. If it undergoes oxidation, this is a reducing agent. So option 2 and 3. So we can see here option number 17, 2 and 3 correct. Where you say 2 and 3, so option C, no need to say this also. You can directly mark and move forward. If you want, you can say this is a different reaction. This does not belong to the redox reaction. Okay, so next, a farmer incorrectly adds two substances, okay, to the soil at the same time. Okay, they react together to form a gas. Okay, always remember ammonium salts gives the ammonia gas. So option A gone, B gone, correct. It turns a damn red litmus paper to the blue. So it should be for, we see litmus paper, we have only two things. When a blue becomes a red and blue becomes red, acid, and red becomes blue means base. So we should be a basic oxide. So correct. Very simple questions. Which row shows the equation dissociation of hydrochloric acid and ethanoic? Hydrochloric acid is a strong acid. Ethanoic acid is a weak acid. Strong acid undergoes complete dissociation. So option A and C undergoes complete dissociation. Ethanoic acid is a weak acid, undergoes partially dissociation. C, this is no partially. Here it is. A is correct. Now, next, MCQ 20. Which three oxides all are acidic? Now look at here. Simple questions. Now this is calcium, nitrogen, and sulfur. Since metal oxides are acidic, simple straightforward rule. Here calcium is oxide is basic. Calcium basic. Carbon, nitrogen, sulfur acidic. Option 20. C is correct, right? Why C is correct? Understood this? Yes. Hello students, now remaining next 20 MCQs I'm going to upload very soon, and if you have any difficulty in particular MCQ, you can just tell me the question number. I will definitely do the proper reasoning and analysis of that MCQ. Okay, thank you.